is CBS News, Texas.
Well, good Friday morning, and thank you for joining us here for CBS News Texas at 9. Now streaming online and also on the CBS News app. I'm Carmen Blackwell, and we'll get to headlines in just a moment. But first, we want to check in with Chief Meteorologist Scott Paget with your first alert weather forecast. And Scott, it's going to be another dangerous day of really scorching hot temperatures.
Yeah, absolutely, Carmen. So we do want to alert you to the fact that this is a day to stay inside if you can, or limit your time outside, because the feels like temperatures this afternoon are going to be up to near 115 degrees. So we continued our alert through the day today. Where's the alert area? I'm going to highlight it here. It's pretty much all of North Texas under the excessive heat warning. This alert is through 9 p.m. The high temperatures today at 105 to 108, could feel like 115. Now, the east sides of North Texas, we have a heat advisory because feels like temperature up to near 108 degrees. So it's going to be one of those days you need to hydrate often. Even if you're not thirsty, continue to drink water. Grandma, I know you're watching, so continue to drink your water today. 85 degrees, winds out of the southeast at 15 miles per hour. Feels like 93. We're at 88 in Mineral Wells to 81 in Greenville, 77 in Paris. Feels hotter than that. Right now in Fort Worth, it feels like 96. Feels like 94 in Mineral Wells to 96 in Corsicana. So first alert satellite and radar combined shows that barely a cloud is in the sky through the morning hours into the afternoon. We continue to climb our way up to 103 this afternoon, but look at that pink number indicating that feels like temperature forecast 115 possibly this afternoon. Carmen, there is a cool down in our first alert 7-day forecast. More about that coming up.
Okay, Scott, we certainly can't wait. We could use some relief. Thank you. It is now 9:01, and the Democratic National Convention has wrapped up with Vice President Kamala Harris promising to be a president for all Americans. She says she accepted her party's nomination last night, and in her speech, Harris laid out her policy vision for the nation and took on her opponent, former President Donald Trump. Now, Harris is the first Black and South Asian woman to officially receive a major U.S. party's presidential nomination. CBS's Caroline Cummings is in Chicago with more.
A historic night in Chicago as Vice President Kamala Harris accepted the 2024 Democratic nomination for president.
America, we are not going back.
Harris vowed to create an opportunity economy, push for a Middle East ceasefire deal, and revive the failed bipartisan immigration bill. The former California Attorney General also made her case against former President Donald Trump.
In many ways, Donald Trump is an unserious man. But the consequences of putting Donald Trump back in the White House are extremely serious.
Supporters at a watch party in Harris's hometown, Oakland, say the energy during the speech was electrifying.
You tear up because you know how important it is.
The theme of the final day of the Democratic National Convention was For Our Future, with the focus on some key domestic issues.
We have a duty to care for our patriots who serve our nation.
From the military to gun violence.
Our losses do not weaken us. They strengthen our resolve.
The night featured appeals from battleground state Democrats.
Kamala Harris, she gets us.
Are we going to fight? Are we going to vote?
And a former GOP congressman.
I'm putting our country first.
There were also musical performances from the Chicks and Pink. Caroline Cummings, CBS News, Chicago.
Caroline, thanks. Well, former President Donald Trump, he fired off dozens of posts on social media during the last night of the convention, and in TV interviews, he slammed Vice President Harris's speech, claiming that she did not give enough specifics. Now, Trump is campaigning out west today in Nevada and also in Arizona as speculation builds over whether or not independent candidate Robert F. Kennedy Jr. will endorse him. Well, also this story now, a Denton ISD school bus driver is now on leave this morning. This is after several people reported that he was driving erratically on Tuesday, putting kids on the bus in danger. Now, this happened on Crimstead, or that is Crest Meadow Street near West Windsor Drive. Now, Sarah Thornton says that 3 of her nephews were on board this bus. Her sister called 911 and started recording all of this on her cell phone.
I was like, what happened? And they were saying that the bus driver told them to sit down, and that if they didn't sit down, that basically he's gonna like show them.
What did he tell you all?
He said, stop. And somebody
and they can hit their head.
Well, Thornton's sister says that her boys hit their heads and the bus driver repeatedly closed the door on her arms. Denton police are now investigating this case, and they say that the bus driver denies any wrongdoing. They're reviewing camera footage right now and report that all the kids are luckily okay. Well, now to an update on a shooting that we first told you about back in July. Dallas police have now charged 3 people with capital murder after 2 people were shot, one of them fatally on Ledbetter Drive. Now, after the shooting, police shared that these surveillance videos, hoping that the public could lead them to the suspects who killed 40-year-old Esteban Navarez Jr. After a month of investigating this case, police now have 3 suspects in custody. Well, Dallas police are also investigating a death of a man who fought for his life in the hospital for nearly 5 months now after being beaten. Police say that they found 34-year-old Avery Norwood unconscious in the 700 block of West Mockingbird Lane in the morning hours of April 6. Now, in the time since, he's now been hospitalized. Dallas police were alerted Wednesday that he'd passed away, and unfortunately, there's no information about a suspect at this time. Well, now we want to give you a traffic alert at this hour. If you're planning to go to the Cowboys game tomorrow afternoon or have weekend plans that take you through Arlington, you'll want to add some extra time to your trip. That's because due to this major construction on I-30, the eastbound lanes of 30 will be down to just 1 lane all weekend long for construction. The construction starts at 8 o'clock tonight and goes continuously through Monday morning at 5 a.m. Well, we've also got some pretty exciting news that we'd like to share with you. Our morning show is getting extended. We hope that you've been loving our new show format, and now you'll be getting an extra hour of it on our sister station, TXA 21, from 7 to 8 a.m. All 3 hours of our morning show from 5 to 8 a.m. will also stream on CBSNewsTexas.com and our CBS News app and Pluto TV as well. At 9 a.m., Drew Barrymore will be a full hours long. It's exciting. We hope that you join us. Well, the Canadian government puts the brakes on a major labor dispute. How it could have dealt a major economic blow to Canada and the U.S. When we come back, you're watching CBS News Texas at 9. The U.S. economy appears to be escaping a potentially major blow to the economy. Now, Canadian freight trains are getting back on their schedule after a labor dispute largely paralyzed them yesterday. That's according to the Canadian Labour Minister, who ended the lockout. Now, the Teamsters are set for arbitration with Canada's biggest rail companies, CP, KC, and also CN.
We have offered to improve wages, to improve rest, and to provide more predictability and scheduling.
You have to be available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and all you get is a 2-hour notice that you're going to work.
About 30% of freight they carry crosses the U.S.-Canadian border. Truck capacity can't make up for that kind of supply chain hit, so analysts say that even drinking water depends on trains because treatment plants, well, they need chlorine. I'm not sure what your weekend plans might be, but no matter where you're going this weekend, you'll probably need to fill up your gas tank before you go. So according to AAA, the national average price for a gallon of gas is $3.37. Now here in Texas, the average price is $2.97 a gallon of regular right now, but you'll pay a little bit more here in North Texas. It's about $3.03 in Dallas, and in Tarrant County, it'll run about $3 a gallon. Well, Car and Driver magazine has named the Hyundai Ioniq 5N the electric vehicle of the year. Magazine staff chose the SUV after evaluating 18 different EVs, judging them by their value, their driving experience, the use of cutting-edge technology, and other features prized by consumers. This is the 3rd year in a row that Car and Driver has named a Hyundai EV as their top pick. Well, when we come back here in CBS News Texas mornings at 9, we'll check in with our friends over at New Country 96.3 for a look at what's going on around North Texas this weekend. And Hawkeye shares some really big news about his co-host, Michelle Rodriguez, and you won't want to miss it. We'll be right back. Well, you know what that music means. Welcome back. It is Friday, and that means that it's time to check in with our friends over at New Country 96.3.
And Hawkeye joins us now. Hawkeye, wait, I think I understand we have some breaking news this morning. That's what I'm being told there, sir?
Tell us.
We do have breaking news. Yes, we heard from Michelle and her husband Tim this morning, and we were on baby watch here all week, and the baby has arrived. Woo-hoo. Little baby Diego, that boy. They have a baby boy that arrived late yesterday, and mom and dad are very excited. It's now a family of 3. So congratulations to my co-host Michelle, who obviously is off on maternity leave, her husband Tim, and little baby Diego. And you know what I'm really excited about? They actually, when they got married, they moved into my neighborhood. I found them in their house, and so they're my neighbors.
Really?
So
You guys
we're
are
so
neighbors?
excited about that. Yes, they live right down the street from us. Yes, I literally found them in their house. I said, you should buy this house. So I can't wait for them to come home from the hospital and to meet baby Diego. We're very, very excited.
Oh, well, please tell her that Scott and I said congratulations, and motherhood looks just amazing on her.
Oh, yeah.
So we obviously wish her the best. Now, Hawkeye, let's talk about Feed the City. First and foremost.
This is an event that Michelle and we did last year, Hawkeye and Michelle's Feed the City, and we're doing it again this year, where we're trying to make meals for people suffering from food insecurity in the Metroplex, kids in general, and there's such a need. Last year we made 22,000 meals. We did it over 4 weekends. This year we want to do it all in one day, and we want to make over 30,000 meals, so we need volunteers. We have all the food donated from different vendors here in North Texas. We're going to do it this September 14th. We just announced this. Our Feed the City event is going to be at Texas Live right outside the Rangers ballpark. We're going to do it in the morning. You can sign up to be a volunteer. It's absolutely free, costs nothing. Sign up with your entire family at newcountry963.com. And after we make the sandwiches and all the meals, it should take a couple hours if we have enough volunteers. The band Low Cash is going to do a free concert for all the volunteers right there at Texas Live. So right when we're done, get a free concert. So once again, sign up. It's September 14th, our Feed the City event, trying to make 30,000 meals at newcountry963.com. All the information is there.
I mean,
give back, serve the community.
Right outside the ballpark.
Right, and get a free concert. You know, speaking of outside, Hawkeye, the North Texas Fair Rodeo wrapping up this weekend in Denton. It's been a hot few weeks for us. Talk about about that a little bit more, and what can folks expect if they've never been there for this last weekend.
Oh, it's a great time. It's a great family event. Your ticket includes a free concert and the rodeo they have there, so it's a great value for the whole family. Tonight, Ashley McBride is going to be performing there, and then tomorrow night, Neil McCoy will be performing, and Sunday night's the very last night of the North Texas Fair and Rodeo, so take advantage of it up there in Denton.
I'm just looking at the pigs here. They're so cute. Last but not least, Hawkeye, we got to talk about our Dallas Cowboys, obviously playing this weekend.
All right, so Saturday is our final preseason game. And by the way, you know what? If you go like on the secondary market, you can get tickets for the game for like $9, the preseason game. So if you've never got a chance to experience a Cowboy game because it's just out of your price range, this may be the time to do it. One of the only preseason game we've had this year. So you can find it like on StubHub or something like that. I looked this morning. I found tickets for $9. It's a Saturday afternoon game, 3 o'clock. Versus the Chargers. And then on Tuesday and Wednesday, we have open practices that the public is invited to attend at the Star in Frisco. So get a chance to get up close and personal with the Cowboys.
Yeah, we know how many people love them some Cowboys. We are certainly a football town, no doubt about it. And we are actually your official Cowboys station.
We are. Hawkeye, thanks so much for joining us. Let Michelle know I'm okay with Diego. It could have been Scott, but I'm okay with it.
We'll do.
We appreciate you. Okay,
Thank you, guys.
Switching a little bit of gears now, we know that it's going to be a hot, boiling hot, I keep saying, weekend this weekend. I mean, temperatures are going to be soaring. Today, you said it feels upwards of 115.
Yeah, that could be the feels like temperature later today, Carmen. So it's dangerously hot in the forecast. We've been issuing the alerts through the week because of this excessive heat that's in the forecast. Look at the time lapse from our Dallas City Cam this morning. It was a great sunrise, a little bit of cloud cover out there, but I expect a whole lot of sunshine through the remainder of the morning hours and into the afternoon. So what's ahead? Right now, our temperatures are sitting their way in the 80s for us across parts of Fort Worth, feeling even warmer than that, feeling like 96 degrees right now with the actual temperature of 88. So we'll be at 92 degrees by 11. By noon, 95, on our way up to about 99 by 2, feeling like 112. It's going to help you plan the next few hours. We'll show that for you again coming up in just a second. 103, the high temperature in the forecast today. So we have the excessive heat warning with those feels like temperatures up to 115. Starting your weekend, 100 for Saturday and down to the upper 90s on Sunday. Small rain chances in the forecast next week. Where's the alert that we have in place? It's for most of North Texas. I've highlighted that area because of these temperatures that are in that that dangerous category. The actual temperature 105 to 108, feeling like 115. And then the east sides of North Texas also seeing that feels like temperature up to near 108. So really hot today. You definitely need to make sure that you take breaks inside if you have to be outside for an extended period of time. Front's meandering its way around, stalled right over parts of the North Texas and the Metroplex. It is 85 right now at DFW, feeling like 93 degrees with our winds out of the southeast near about 15. Across North Texas right now, we are slightly cooler to the north and east. We're at 79 in Sulphur Springs to 89 in Breckenridge. Across the Metroplex, it's 84 in Addison, 84 in Dallas to 86 in Grand Prairie. Right now, 88 in Fort Worth to 87 in Keller. But look at this. It feels even warmer than that. It feels like 96 in Fort Worth, 96 in Midlothian to 94 in Keller and 94 in Denton. So through the remainder of the morning hours into the afternoon, late afternoon hours, we have our alert in place up to near 103, feeling like 115. Mom messaged me and said, Grandma Marie has a big jug of water sitting by her, and I want you to be like Grandma Marie today. Have that by you and continue to drink that. Grandma, I know you're watching it still. You have that jug of water by you. I'm proud of you for that. 106 in Mineral Wells is the forecast high today. 109 in Breckenridge to 99 in Greenville. Now, we need some rain. There's a little bit maybe in our southeast sides of North Texas this afternoon. Better chance that we could see some showers drift their way into Young, Stevens, and Eastland counties as we go into the evening hours. I don't anticipate severe weather. We might see a couple of gusty winds, a couple of showers strengthen just a bit more, but then as we go into the weekend, not a whole lot happening for us. What's moving? This area of high pressure will lift its way off to the east-northeast, and that opens up the door for the area of low pressure to work on the South Texas coastline. And what that means for us is better rain chances into next week and cooler air. We're at 98 Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, 97 degrees, rain chances around 20%, and then we hold in the upper 90s by Thursday. You're watching us here on CBS News Texas. We'll be right back.
Well, it's Friday, so we're asking, where is Brittany? She is helping us plan our weekend with a great indoor option to stay cool in Red Oak at B&B Theaters.
Hi, I have found an incredible theater. I love going to the movies. And you know, we're all used to the big screen, the amazing audio, but B&B Theaters, they have really upped the movie-going experience. Let's check it out. Well, I've got the popcorn, I've got the drink, I am ready to see the movie, and I'm so excited because I have never been in a theater with 3 screens. So I have Kiki Johnson here with B&B Theaters. Tell us a little bit about this theater. It's very unique.
So it's 270-degree screen. It also has panoramic side views as well, so it's kind of like you're immersed into the movie. Also, we have the heated seats, we have reclining seats, and we just think that that's the best way to enjoy the magic of the movies here, which is one of our taglines here.
Oh, it definitely is.
Yes.
I'm so excited to experience this. Let's check it out.
Let's check it out.
Experience the next evolution of cinema. Experience cinema without limits. Screen X.
That was really cool, but you guys have so many different ways of experiencing the movies here. Kiki, tell us about this one that we're going to have.
Yes, so this is our 4DX room. Have you ever watched a movie so good you're like, I wish I was in that movie?
Yes, definitely.
You'll get that experience in this room.
Oh, so that means we're actually going to experience the elements.
Yes, so you'll get the water feature, you'll get snow, you'll get the movement, you'll pretty much get everything that's going on in the movie.
All right, I'm ready for this ride. Let's do it.
Listen closely to the sound of your own heartbeat and feel all of your senses come alive.
I felt it. I felt it. I felt it. I feel like we just got off of a roller coaster.
Yes, after that experience, it's time to relax.
It really is. And you know, this is another option. This is Max Relax.
Yes, this is Max Relax. So it has the heated seats. You can also let the seats out like almost like a bed.
Ooh. So this is the theater for you if you want to risk falling asleep during the movie.
Yes.
But we got our snacks. I'm excited. We're gonna watch the movie.
This is CBS News, Texas.
Well, good Friday morning, and thank you for joining us for CBS News Texas at 9:30, now streaming online and also on the CBS News app. I'm Carmen Blackwell, and we'll get to more top stories for you in just a moment. But first, another dangerously hot day here of heat is in the works as we take a live look across North Texas. First Alert Chief Meteorologist Scott Paget is on the weather wall with us right now, and we are talking about scorching hot temperatures. Scott, we're going to be boiling today.
Yeah, we really are. It's another day today that we did issue the alert. alert because of the excessive heat that's in place, excessive heat warning for most of North Texas because it feels like temperature, which is taken in the shade, up to 115 degrees this afternoon. Limit your time outside. This is not a day to do any yard work outside, even right now, even through the end of the day. Dad, you're welcome for that. Heat advisory for our far east counties. As we take a look, sunshine is out there in full force. So where's the alert area? Most of North Texas, we are under this alert, at least through 9 o'clock. I don't know if we'll need to extend it into tomorrow. We might drop to just heat advisory criteria, but we'll keep our eyes on that. Meteorologist Brittany Rainey and I will conference this afternoon. The feels like temperature up to 115. You can see the east sides of North Texas under the heat advisory because it feels like temperature near 108. So our temperatures are 6 to 7 degrees warmer than this time yesterday, and you feel it as you step outside. 85 degrees, feels like 93 right now with that southeast wind at 15. It's 90 right now in Breckenridge to 77 in Paris. But Carmen, this afternoon, temperatures into the triple digits. Next week, though, back down to the mid-90s and some rain returns. More on that coming up.
Okay, Scott, thank you. Keller ISD is requiring teachers to call students by pronouns that match their assigned sex on their birth certificates now. It was one of nearly a dozen policy changes adopted by the district at yesterday's school board meeting. And our Bo Evans is in Keller following this story for us and explains why this policy drew some criticism from students and the ACLU.
Several students spoke out against the policy, and the ACLU of Texas sent a letter urging the board not to pass them. 4 of the policies, which the board passed unanimously, center around students' assigned sex at birth. In addition to requiring students only be referred to by the assigned name on their birth certificate, students would be divided for gender-specific activities, and for overnight trips, they would be required to room with other students with the same assigned gender. Another policy would require parental permission for students to join a club or student group like a gay-straight alliance. Students from across the district attended the meeting and spoke out against the policies.
I and many other queer students that you're supposed to protect are suffering because of your decisions. Queer kids can't even have a safe, comfortable environment without their parents knowing. I know so many friends and peers that have very homophobic, abusive parents that would never let them join a safe community like a GCA and would keep their kids from joining a community that they would feel safe in. You are keeping kids with hateful parents from joining a safe space that should be their home, but in reality, it sadly isn't.
The ACLU says the policies violate students' right to equal treatment under the law and put an already vulnerable group of students in harm's way. In Keller, Bo Evans, CBS News, Texas.
Bo, thank you so much. Well, we're learning the identities now of 2 of 5 victims involved in a crash police say was all caused by a drunk driver. It happened on Monday on I-35W in Fort Worth. According to MedStar, 3 adults and 2 children were killed at that crash near Seminary Drive. Willie Gunn, his girlfriend Amber Hopewell, and her children. We're told a balloon release will take place for Willie today at 6 p.m. in Fort Worth's Glenwood Park. 19-year-old Eduardo Gonzalez is facing charges now connected to the deadly crash. That includes 5 counts of intoxication manslaughter with the vehicle and also driving while intoxicated. With summer coming to an end, TxDOT is launching a new campaign now to bring attention to the dangers of drunk driving. It's called Drive Sober, No Regrets, and it aims to encourage Texans to not drink and drive and to always choose a sober ride, whether it be a friend or family who is sober or a rideshare service, a taxi even, or public transportation. TxDOT says that last year there was an average of 65 alcohol-related crashes every day on Texas roadways, with an average of 3 deaths per day from those crashes. Well, here's a look now at today's top stories for you. The final missing boater has been found in the wreckage of the sunken super yacht off the coast of Sicily. It is believed to be the body of 18-year-old Hannah Lynch, the 18-year-old daughter of British tech giant Mike Lynch. They were killed along with 5 others when their yacht sank in a storm that happened on Monday. 6 people were originally reported missing, including Lynch and his daughter. 15 people survived after being rescued by a nearby sailboat. Vice President Kamala Harris accepted her party's nomination for the presidency in Chicago last night, calling for unity. Harris also warned that returning former President Donald Trump to the White House could have devastating consequences for our nation. She also talked about Israel's right to defend itself and, quote, heartbreaking scale of suffering in Gaza. Convention organizers denied speaking time for anyone else to discuss Gaza, angering the roughly 30 pro-Palestinian delegates so far uncommitted to Harris. And former President Donald Trump, speaking of, he campaigned in the battleground state of Arizona yesterday. He toured the U.S.-Mexico border and accused Harris of not doing enough to stop the flow of undocumented immigrants. Now, Trump continues his battleground state blitz today in Nevada, speaking about his policy to eliminate taxes on tips. Well, coming up for you after the break, they're turning things upside down in the filmmaking industry. We're getting a sneak peek at the animated short film Bottoms Up. That's coming up next.
Which is nice.
Well, welcome back. A Fort Worth production company is revolutionizing filmmaking with their groundbreaking short film. It's called Bottoms Up.
Stop struggling. I'm trying to save you. I'm a doctor. Oh!
Then you're wandering around looking for your dog.
Okay, that's quite the tease. So Bottoms Up follows a woman through an animated world as she searches for her lost dog. Now, the film is brought to life using a combination of live action and artificial intelligence animation, and it's already getting high praise and even an international award now. So, surprise! Joining me now are Clayton Colbens, executive producer here and co-founder of Texas Producer Production Company, and Brandon Schwint, now director and also co-founder of Texas Producer. Now, I just said that too. What am I? It's a Friday. Okay, so how did you guys come up with the idea of this film? Because we're using AI technology too, but we're also using animation. This is such a unique combo. How was all of this possible?
Well, I mean, the idea of coming up with it was a crazy dream I had, and then it was like, well, I know I wanted to use some type of animation.
Right.
And then I just, around the same time, stumbled on this new process of using AI to take video of actors on green screen and basically teach the AI how to draw like me, and then redraw it digitally.
I mean, this is sending all of the anime, like, you know, fans through the roof here because it is so popular. And using AI technology, this is something that is newer that we're seeing more now often too. Talk to us about the production into this and also the storyline. Where did the storyline come from too?
Yeah, I mean, the AI process, I mean, you're seeing it everywhere. You know, you turn on a commercial, everybody's using AI, and there's a lot of debate on using it in production because there's a feeling that it's going to take, you know, jobs away from creatives. But honestly, it's opening up new worlds. It's just like any other new technology that comes along. You know, you want to be able to utilize it to be able to make things more creative, you know, kind of stretch the boundaries of what you want to do. And so that's what we've done here. And so we just thought it was a great opportunity with the idea that Brandon had to really kind of push the boundaries of technology, which is something we always try to do.
Yeah, this was such a good film. Obviously, it's gotten an award now, an international award that is. Talk to us about what it was like learning that you guys were actually up for a nomination and then received an international award for this film.
Yeah, I mean, it was a pretty cool experience. I mean, we got the email saying that we won, and it's a AI festival out of Poland.
Not too bad.
So,
I mean, you won an award.
Yeah, and it was pretty cool. I mean, the Polish like us, so that's always a nice thing. And you know, and it's best AI film using animation. So not a complete AI, because there is a category of films that are fully AI.
Right.
And ours is more of like what Clayton was saying, a technology used to kind of amplify the filmmaking process as a tool rather than replacing it.
Right. So when we talk about what's next for you guys, because you're not done. I know I asked you earlier if you guys were busy. You're like, I mean, we could be busier. But next up, you guys are heading to LA. Talk about what's there.
All right, so we're headed to Los Angeles, to the Studio City International Film Festival. This will be our U.S. premiere for the short film.
Awesome.
So we're super excited about that, to be there in person and be a part of, you know, the whole festival process. And we're just getting started with the festivals because we've got several others that we've submitted to. So hopefully this won't be our first trip and our first in-person festival. So we're really excited about showing it to people.
And I'm sure it certainly won't be the last either. Congratulations congratulations and best of luck to you too. Now, we are always so grateful to have superstars come out of North Texas, obviously, but you guys are going to LA, which is, I mean, this is big. How are we feeling about that?
It's going to be,
Pinch you?
Like, very, yeah, I know. It's going to be very exciting. It's also the first time, well, we'll have our, our Texas premiere before then, like for friends and family. But this is the first time we'll have an audience that doesn't know us, sitting in a theater on the big screen watching our film.
And you're hoping that this opens kind of new doors too. You'll get to shake hands and kind of meet some other folks, and hopefully this will be bigger and better than you even imagined. That's the goal.
Absolutely.
Thank you both for coming. We really do appreciate you and wishing you the best of luck. It's going to be awesome. Bottoms Up premieres September 5th at the Studio City International Film Festival in LA, as they just said. But there will be a local screening next Wednesday. That's what we were talking about. August 28th at the Texas Theater right here in Dallas. Now, the Fort Worth premiere is planned for Tuesday, September 17th at Tulips. Mark your calendars. Okay, we'll be right back in just a moment. Stay with us here on CBS News Texas. 9:47 now. Welcome back. As COVID continues to spread, there's another respiratory illness that's also increasing, and it has doctors sounding the alarm right now about a decline in vaccinations in cases of psoriasis, commonly known as whooping cough. They're spreading. CBS Stephanie Stahl has one South Jersey family story.
Juliet Osborne's 10-year-old daughter with special needs was recently diagnosed with pertussis, commonly called whooping cough.
She coughed, I want to say, from 4 a.m. until 8 a.m.
Must have been scary.
Very, very scary.
Amani, who's vaccinated, was treated with antibiotics, and so were all of her close contacts as a precaution.
It could have been anywhere that she could have gotten it from.
Doctors say the sound of whooping cough is distinctive, and now the contagious bacterial infection is spreading rapidly. The CDC says it is 3 times higher this year than last year nationally.
The cough is severe. You can get fractured ribs, collapsed lungs, all sorts of complications from it.
Dr. Jeffrey Polanski with Virtua Health says symptoms can be similar to having a cold with the classic cough.
And it is in the community and affects both vaccinated and unvaccinated individuals.
The CDC has issued a call to action on whooping cough because vaccination rates have declined to their lowest level in decades. The DTaP vaccine is given to children. There's a different version for adults that also covers tetanus.
Adults need to be updated on their vaccines for this.
Yes. Yeah, it's one that is recommended to update every 10 years.
Doctors say whooping cough is especially dangerous for babies, pregnant women, and people with respiratory issues. But people who are vaccinated are much less likely to get infected.
I was upset. I was worried.
Juliet wants people to understand the potential dangers and get protected. Stephanie Stahl, CBS News, Philadelphia.
A volcano in Iceland has erupted for the 6th time since December right now. Take a look at this video. Now, Iceland officials say that the eruption began yesterday after a series of strong earthquakes happened. You can see the flowing hot lava and billowing smoke out here. Right now, it doesn't pose as a threat to the people that are living in this area, and thankfully so, because it looks scorching hot there. Yeah, now it's time now, 9:49. It is time for another check of your first alert weather forecast, and it may not look like erupting lava, Scott, but it feels like it's really that hot.
Yeah, not as hot as lava, but it's definitely a day that you want to stay inside of the air conditioning if you can, because we're going to be seeing the feels like temperatures up to 115 degrees. That's why we have our alert continuing today. We've seen an alert every single day this week because of excessive heat warnings. Now, the excessive heat warning area expanded, and it's for pretty much most of North Texas. That's our first alert area as well through 9 o'clock this evening. High temperatures up to 108, could feel like 115. Now, the east sides of North Texas, we still have that heat advisory in place until also 9 o'clock. That feels like temperature near 105 to 108. My forecast high today is 103. This time last year, we had 107 with a new record high. So far this year, we've seen 22 days of 100-degree days or higher. The average is 20 a year. We're going to add on to that for today. Look at the first alert satellite and radar combined. Here we are about 9:50. Not a whole lot happening. Stationary fronts meandering its way around, and We have the moisture content kind of going up. We're sitting at 75 with our dew point. It is 85 right now at DFW, but with that 75-degree dew point, it feels like 93. Southeast wind at 15. So trying to cool you down just a bit, but with these temperatures that are hot, it just doesn't feel great. We're at 77 in Paris to 88 in Mineral Wells, seeing 90 in Bridgeport to 92 in Breckenridge, but it feels hotter than that. It feels like 94 Decatur, Denton, Bridgeport, Keller to 96 in Fort Worth to 91 in Mesquite. This is a day you need to limit your time outside, take breaks in the shade, or get inside if you can. We'll be at 99 degrees by 2, already feeling like possibly 112 on our way up to 103 across the Metroplex. West County's actual temperature 108 to 109 in Breckenridge. Our east side's in the upper 90s, but feeling hotter than that. So here's the future cast feels like temperature forecast. Feeling like 107 to 111 across parts of the Metroplex, feeling like 104 in Sulphur Springs. We could use some rain, and the first alert futurecast shows maybe a little bit developing west of North Texas, maybe drifting its way to the east as we go into the evening hours. We'll keep our eyes on that. I'm keeping my eyes on this area of high pressure that's baking us today. It eventually starts to lose its hold on us as it moves its way to the east. That's going to allow us to cool down just a bit and allow some rain to return to the forecast going into next week. By next Tuesday and Wednesday, high temperature of 97 degrees. Rain chances around 20%. We'll be right back.
Well, you know that we are your official Cowboys station, and tomorrow the Cowboys host the Chargers in their final preseason game, and you can see it right here on your official Cowboys station. Our coverage, it will begin at 2 p.m. with countdown to kickoff, and then the game kicks off at 3 p.m. with our very own Bill Jones on the call. We'll have all your post-game coverage on CBS News Texas right here. Also, some good news for your Friday morning. McDonald's spinoff Cosmix is now open in Fort Worth. It's on McPherson Boulevard near Summer Creek. This video is from a location in Chicago. But Cosmix is known for its menu of bold, refreshing, and even customizable beverages and fan favorite tasty treats. It's also going to have a patio for you to enjoy as well. If you want to order a little something, step outside. That'd be nice. We've also got some exciting news to share with you right now. Our morning show, it's being extended. We hope that you've been loving the new show and its format, and now you'll be getting some extra time with it for an hour's long. Now, our sisters, it will be on our sister station, TXA 21, from 7 to 8 a.m. All 3 hours of our morning show from 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. will also stream on CBSNewsTexas.com, our CBS News app, and Pluto TV. At 9 a.m., Drew Barrymore will be a full hour long.
That's right. So this is our last, I guess, 9:30 show here on our stream. We are appreciating you guys being here, but we'll be there from 7 to 8 on TXA 21 and right here.
We'll still be here and on the CBS News app. I mean, you can catch us anywhere.
We're always here
all the time. Well, thank you so much for watching CBS News Texas at 9:30, and we'll see you back here again for the news at 11. Happy Friday.
Yeah, make sure you have a great day. Stay cool, stay hydrated, drink water even if you don't think you need to.
Yes, or go to Cosmix.